Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing, Monday, right? So today is December 31st, 2018. It's the last official day of being able to trade for 2018. And we have this saying, right? We have this saying of like, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. And as of right now at 9:11 a.m., I am green, but I'm really hesitant to take a position right now on ticker symbol UGAS, although it is a descending pattern. I'm just going to kind of like show you guys kind of where I'm at for the day. I'm going to recap. I'm going to talk about like one best practice, and then I'm going to call it a day. So for those that are not familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. I run the largest YouTube channel and the largest private Facebook group for those who invest in the stock market. If you guys haven't subscribed already, feel free to click that subscribe button. I upload about 2 videos every single day. I have a little bit over 1,000 videos on YouTube that talk to you about the basics of my approach about investing in the stock market. Again, I'm not the only person that does this. So again, feel free to research and explore all these different options out there. Also, if you guys really like this video, be sure to drop a thumbs up, as you know, I would really appreciate it. But I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm looking at. I want to make sure that you guys can see your comments if you're tuning in live. So what's going on, everybody? I hope that you guys have an absolute amazing New Year's. Have fun, hang out with those that you guys love. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right to it. So this is ticker symbol DGAS. I'll show you guys kind of like where I'm at for the day. It's $193.70. I was trading live with the Learn Plan Profit team this morning. They get to see me enter and exit positions every single morning for about 45 minutes to an hour every single day. And I did okay. I didn't do exceptionally well. My overall position size was really like the part that I think I lacked in today. I was taking about 100 shares and I would buy and then I would sell right away. I ended up selling my last position, if I'm not mistaken. So on ticker symbol DGAS, I sold my 200 shares at 111.51. So that was right around this general area right here. And you can see that it's pushed up to 114.55. The really cool thing about this is that the more that UGAS or DGAS pushes up, the more that UGAS pushes down. Unfortunately, it did have a huge drop based on the overall weekend performance. I've been reading a lot of articles and a lot of like news forecasts, and supposedly there's still supposed to be like really cold upcoming days, especially like for New Year's, but yet natural gas still just isn't performing the way that we were expecting it. Kind of the roles have reversed. UGAS was the one that was like up to $250. DGAS was the one that had to go through the reverse stock split and then push back up to like $50, $60. And now DGAS is back up to, the $114.64. So it's absolutely crazy as of right now. There's no question about it. DGAS is just absolutely killing it. There's 3 things that we like to focus on when it comes down to trading. For my specific approach, and again, you can test it out with paper trading, it's making sure that you understand patterns, making sure that you understand the direction of the stock or ETF that you're about to invest in, and then the last thing is just to make sure that the opportunity cost is worth it. The really cool thing about DGAS is that it's been progressively making higher highs. The thing that I don't necessarily like about it right now is that it's so overextended. One of the things that we've talked about is like FOMO, the fear of missing out, and I think a lot of you guys might be in my shoes right now where you might have sold maybe a little bit too early, but there's a reason behind it, and that's 100% okay. Again, we're here to invest for the future, not for today, so I'd rather lock in profits and not discourage myself to ever trade again. If I end up for example, if I don't lock in profits and then it ends up selling off, I end up bag holding it overnight, then I experience a huge loss, then I'm probably never going to want to invest again in the eyes of a newer trader, right? But for myself, again, I have found it to be so much more helpful and useful to lock in profits, call it a day, and I'm doing just fine as of today. The other position that I took, again, I ended up selling a little bit too early, is ticker symbol SQ. So I'm up about $123 on this one. I ended up selling, if I'm not mistaken, on this one was right around the push, right around 1680, and as you guys can see right now, it's right around 1711. So it's pushed up quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, that's about like it's almost 2%, so about 1.75%. How is it, or why is it that like I knew that SQs was going to push up, or how is it that I knew that DGAS was going to push up? Like, what indication did I have? Do I have a crystal ball, anything like that? No. Again, it's something that you guys all have access to, and they're called futures, right? So for SQs and TQs, I use /NQ. And one thing that I noticed is that right around 7 o'clock, it peaked out. So when /NQ sells off, SQs pushes up, right? So one thing that I've noticed is, what do you guys see here? It's a descending pattern. It's been making lower lows and lower highs. That's simple. Its overall direction was trending down. The SMA line began to trend down. And with that simple understanding, I felt comfortable enough to take a position on SQs. I locked in profits right away. I would have been up so much more right now, but again, that's not the point. The point is to invest in patterns in which you understand and to walk away hands-free and happy with what it is that you made. The other thing is /NG. This is the natural gas ETF. So we could see that based on its Friday performance and where it opened at, on Sunday, right? And then how it's been trading ever since. It's been selling off, right? It's trading in between the middle and bottom VWAP. So if you're not familiar with that, feel free to search it up. And it does try to recover from time to time, but then its overall direction is still trending down. So it looks like I actually just missed that push on UGAZ. But it's all good. Again, there's a huge form of risk investing in descending patterns, as a lot of you guys might know. But the way that I want to end this specific video is I kind of just wanted to show you guys I'm up a little bit over $300 on the day. Nothing crazy. But what I wanted to talk about is the importance of, today being the last day for 2018 and moving on to 2019, how important it is. If you guys can do me the biggest favor, regardless if you guys trade today or not, I think one of the biggest, it's a learning experience. It's understanding that, what so many of you guys have come such a long way, and you guys should definitely pat yourselves in the back. This 2018, regardless if you're green or not, you know that you have learned so much. So what is it that you are going to implement? What structure are you going to put in effect for 2019, not to be your best year ever or none of that very fluffy stuff, but what are you going to put into effect for 2019 that is going to make it a more effective year than 2018? You now know more than you did when you first started in 2018 or 2017, right? Regardless of how long you've been trading. So with that being said, what is it that you are just make sure, my goal for each and every single one of you, and I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself, is to take back and write down your biggest mistakes for 2018. My biggest mistakes, many of you guys, might be bag holding, not cutting losses quick enough, or trying to predict reversals. A lot of people's mistakes that I've kind of received feedback from is trying to predict reversals of descending patterns or investing in descending patterns. Maybe that's a pattern that you want to avoid for 2019 since it just didn't work out well for you. Again, you're the only person that can answer this, just to review your 2018 trading experience and then just asking yourself, what could you have done better? And simply doing just that. It's not doing more, but it's actually doing less. We have a shirt within the TechBuds apparel site and a kind of a quote where it says trade less, profit more, focusing on quality, right? Being extremely selective with what you choose to invest your hard-earned money. It's something that you guys all have we're not telling you to do anything more. We're actually asking you to do less, right? Being more selective, more opinionated on what you're about to trade. That's all, right? And with that being said, we still have a couple hours until the market closes for today. So right now I'm up a little bit over 300. It doesn't mean that I'm going to end the day at that price point or even green altogether, right? But one thing that we do have control of is the positions that we take moving on forward. I just wanted to, I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I wanted to wish you guys an absolute amazing happy New Year's Eve. I hope that you guys, again, spend it with those that you guys love and just have a good time. Or if you guys are working, then thank you again for what you do. But yeah, I just wanted to wish you guys a happy holiday. And just to remind you that, again, you are fully in control, the only person of where you choose to invest your hard-earned money, right? You're the only person in control. So not pointing the finger, it's what you're asking yourself, what are you going to do to make 2019 different than 2018? That's simple, right? Just little simple changes in your life that can be consistent can lead to something so much greater. That's all. So thank you guys again. I really hope that I earned your guys' thumbs up. I'll provide you guys updates on my Instagram if you guys follow me there. with how I'm doing on the day. If I continue to trade, I probably will. So hopefully I end it green, and I'll provide you guys updates with that. But again, if you guys would like to work with me on a closer basis, again, 2019 is right around the corner. Feel free to check out that first link in the description. It's our Learn Plan Profit group. That's the group that I said that gets to watch me trade live every single day. So if you'd like to work with me on a closer basis and would like me to hold you accountable and just kind of like even message one another on a day-to-day basis, then I'd love the opportunity to do that. So thank you guys again. Hope you guys absolutely kill it this 2018. Hope you guys have a great start 2019. But it's only the changes that you put into effect that will get you there. So thank you guys again. Like always, let's make sure. I just read someone's comment. So this is and then the Conor McGregor voice, Fugan year. So wish you guys an absolute amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys again for your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.